What's going on, guys? Brandon here from Keller Williams, bringing you another video on all things real estate. So for today's topic, I want to talk a little bit about credit scores and how your credit score is actually used in the pre-approval process for a home loan. Now, there is a misconception out there that you need a really high credit score in order to get pre-approved for a mortgage. That is not true. You can get pre-approved with as little as a 580 credit score, and there are actually a lot of lenders out there that'll pre-approve you with even less than that. Although once you get below the 580 credit score, there's going to be additional requirements involved in getting pre-approved, but that's something that can be discussed in a future video. For now, I just want to keep this one plain and simple. So to get started, there are two main things that a lender is going to use your credit score for. The first one is going to be to determine what loans and programs that you qualify for. So for instance, if you're looking at getting an FHA loan, which is a government loan, the minimum credit score for that is going to be a 580. So as long as you have a 580, you'll qualify for an FHA loan. If you're looking at doing a conventional loan, I found that most conventional loans start off at around a 620 or higher. So as long as you have that 620 range, you'll qualify for an FHA and a conventional loan. If you're looking at doing down payment assistance or anything like that, most down payment assistance programs start off at around a 650 credit score. There are a lot of lenders that also do their own in-house down payment assistance. So those requirements are going to vary based on the lender just because it's them doing it. I've found that there are some that require 620, there are some that requires 680, but normally for their down payment assistance programs, you're going to have to be in the sixes somewhere. The other thing that a lender is going to use your credit score for is to determine your interest rate. Now, we all know that the higher your credit score is, the lower interest rate you're going to pay, so this should be common sense. Someone with a 700 credit score is going to pay a lower interest rate than someone with a 600 credit score, so that should be simple. One piece of general information about credit scores that a lot of people may not know is that you have more than one credit score. You actually have three of them, one for each of the three major credit bureaus. TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because you need to know what all three of your credit scores are, because when a lender is qualifying you for any kind of loan, they actually use what's called your middle score. Your middle score is basically if you were to take all three of your credit scores and line them up from smallest to largest, the lender only pays attention to the one that's in the middle, meaning that if you have a 560 credit score, a 580 credit score, and a 600 credit score, the lender is going to take that 580 credit score, which is in the middle, and that's what they're using to pre-approve you for any kind of loan. So if you're using a service like Credit Karma or anything like that, and looking at your credit score and judging your decisions based off of that, you are not using the accurate credit score. So you need to know what all three of your credit scores are, and you can do that by requesting your one free annual credit report. You can do that on a site like www.freecreditreport.com, or what I recommend is talk to your lender because they're always able to pull your most updated, accurate information for free. Most of them will do it for free, especially if you plan on using them to do your pre-approval. Definitely recommend that because then not only will you know where you currently are, but your lender will actually work with you to get to where you're trying to get to. So definitely recommend that. Hopefully, I know this was a lot of information for you guys, but I'm hoping that this was helpful. If it was, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. But other than that, stay tuned next Sunday when I post my next video on all things real estate. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week.